A warm welcome to GRTS News. We are live broadcasting for viewers in the Gambia and around the world. In the headlines, these are: His Excellency President Adam Barrow presides over the swearing-in ceremony of the new Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. A 3-week training for farmer field school facilitators ends in Jinoy, Lower River Region. And in sports, the Gambia Football Federation Electoral Committee updates the public on matters relating to the upcoming election. Away from Home, BRICS Summit focuses on building high-quality partnerships, and new Philippine president inaugurated Ferdinand Marcos Jr. praises rule of dictator father. Well, that's the top of the news this hour, and much more coming ahead in this edition of the news with me, Aissatou Keita. Great to have you here with us. We begin this bulletin with the presidency. As the president, His Excellency Adam Barrow today presided over the swearing-in ceremony of the new Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. Baba Sila was at the State House in Banjul, and he files in this report.
Have been appointed as the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy of the Republic of the Gambia. Do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of the Gambia according to law, so God help me.
A powerful statement outlining a meaningful commitment by the new Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Usman Eba, as he takes his prescribed oath of office allegiance and secrecy. A digital technology specialist with significant experience in ICT development, Mr. Ba is the latest cabinet minister to be appointed and sworn in by President Barrow 6 months after the December presidential elections. The ceremony presided over by the president was attended by cabinet ministers, including Vice President Badara Diouf, as the new minister took his oath with a promise to execute his duty without fear or favor.
I, Usman Eba, having been appointed as the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy of the Republic of the Gambia, do swear that I will not directly or indirectly reveal such matters as may be committed to my secrecy. So help me God. Oath of truth execution of the office of the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy. I, Usman Eba, do swear that I will execute the functions of the office of the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy of the Republic of the Gambia without fear or favor, affection or ill will, according to the Constitution or the laws of the Gambia. So help me God.
As the world embraces technological advances in a massive global evolution, the creation of a new digital economy ministry overseeing ICT development has become extremely essential for the Gambia, which is moving to enhance communication and economic system through advanced and reliable infrastructures and policies designed by the Barrow administration. Bawasila, GRTS.
Now, the MRC Workers' Union at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine Thursday held its General Congress for the year 2022. The Congress was meant to present their activity and financial reports during the year under review, as well as discuss staff welfare. Alajimbai has the details.
In an effort to promote transparency and accountability, the executive of the MRC Workers' Union at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine organized a General Congress to discuss issues affecting the welfare of members, as well as present their activity and financial reports. In his activity report, the representative of the outgoing chairperson of the union, Basiru Sanyang, thanked the management of MRC and highlighted successes registered by his executive, as well as the challenges faced during their term in office.
The MRC Workers Union, in consultation with management, renewed our subscription to the Vibes Fitness Center to give all MRC staff the opportunity to visit the gym and improve their well-being. We also brought to the attention of management for the provision of a daycare center for working mothers. Talks are currently in progress. Our able salary negotiation team were able to discuss with management to increase the junior staff composite allowance from 45 to 55%, and negotiations are still in place to increase the allowances to 68% at par with the senior staff. £30,000 was ring-fenced for the training of junior staff.
The unit director of MRC Gambia at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, Professor Umberto De Alessandro, discussed the status quo of the unit and its future.
The future is really to invest in new technology for health. Is really to see how new technology can transform the provision of health care in the Gambia or in other African countries or even in somewhere else in the world. The research that we are doing is relevant to the Gambia, to Africa, but can be relevant to other parts of the world. So this is why we have invested in data science, for example, and also recognizing the importance of climate change.
Dr. Davis Nwakama is the Chief Operating Officer at MRC Gambia. He explained employment-related matters at the unit.
Through thick and thin, the organization has continued to grow. And it would be obvious that this is as a result mainly to the workforce. We as an organization have continued to grow. By the end of the last QQ, we were about 1,400 staff. Today we are over 1,600. That's about 10% increase.
The chairperson of the new executive, Modumbai, assured the union of his team's commitment to the improvement of members' welfare and the MRC unit at large.
As you personally do this work, be assured that we will no doubt represent your interests as we work with our important partner, which is MRCG management. As it is said, united we stand, divided we fall. Unity is power, and power belongs to people. If we are united, whatever we want to achieve, we will achieve it in this unit.
Several other speakers took turns to discuss various topics relating to the welfare of staff. These include trade unions and the law, equality at workplace, and the importance of health and safety at work. Alajimbai, GRTS News.
St. Joseph Senior Secondary School recently launched a software device dubbed Asanka. The technology software can access the education curriculum at the school IT lab using computers even without data. The development was made possible courtesy of Sukai C, one of the alumni of the school, through Helping Africa Foundation. Louis Mendy has the details.
The dream for a digital curriculum for the Gambia is gradually becoming a reality. At St. Joseph Senior Secondary School, the Helping Africa Foundation has built a state-of-the-art IT lab fitted with an Asanka device, a customized educational device which makes it possible to access the Gambia education curriculum on computers even without data. Momodu Jeng, the Director of Curriculum at the Ministry of Education, celebrated the achievement.
The Honorable Minister, Madam Claudia Rakol, we all agreed that we cannot wait as a country to take this opportunity. Because as a country, we already have a plan in our system, in our education policies, to digitalize the curriculum. And exactly that is what Helping Hand has come to help us do.
It is quite a significant day for St. Joseph's. It is significant in the sense that the EduLab project is having another layer added to it. We should not forget to thank Madam Sukaisi for coordinating all the activities and then developing a roadmap to ensure that the EduLab serve its intended purpose.
Though it is designed for students to learn based on the curriculum, there are other educational materials students can get for free from the Asanka.
We have Wikipedia for schools, and we know Wikipedia is for research. So children can now do research on the Asanka for free, because this is not consuming any form of data or internet.
The Asanka device has come to cancel the aspect of abstract learning.
When the device is talking about how rocks are formed, there's a video to display how rocks are formed. Or the curriculum is talking about how we take in, breathe air and out. There's a video to show that.
We are seeing it in Ghana. During the COVID era, we went on radio to speak once, and all the Asanka devices we had were out. Simple reason. The content on the Asanka is based on the curriculum of the country for which it is made. And we take time to take all the content and link it to the topics that is supposed to be taught in every level, at least at the basic school. So it's very, very detailed. And I'm very happy that today HAF will have the opportunity to launch the Gambia one.
The Asanka device is the heart of the Amaransa Lab model built by Helping Africa Foundation, facilitated to the Gambia by Sukaisi, one of the alumni of St. Joseph Senior Secondary School.
No one person can do anything, but because of each and every one of you in this room and all over the place, you are able to make this a big reality. I cannot thank each and every one of you, like we say in Wolof. If you cannot thank people, you keep them in your prayers, and each and every one of you are in my prayers.
Mr. Jaffet, the director at the Helping Africa Foundation, said he is pleased to have supported the Gambia. Jaffet and co flew from the United States to officiate the launch of the Asanka device.
This is a unique application that enables the users to actually stimulate the idea of being on the internet, but not really on the internet.
This is the device. Look how small it is. Look at what they compressed into this particular device that can bring education opportunities to all of you.
Because we work with the local infrastructure, the local ministries, the local teachers, the local schools, that's why the Asanka device is so important, and that's why it takes at least 6 months to program the device for a new school learning environment.
The occasion was also graced by the Minister of Gender, Fatu Kinte.
Last week, I was at a meeting of the Commonwealth Secretariat, and one of the issues that we discussed thoroughly was human capital development for women and girls. And as female ministers, we all agreed that women and girls need to be educated in digital economy so that human capital development can benefit them. And by coincidence, I'm here today at a meeting where this is exactly what we are promoting.
With the Asanka device, the curriculum is available to students 24 hours and not limited to the print textbooks. But only available at St. Joseph Senior Secondary School for now. The hope is that the government will take the chance presented to them by the Helping Africa Foundation through Sukaisi to replicate it in all school labs across the country. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Well, exactly what it means to bridge the digital divide. Now, a 3-week training for farmer field school facilitators has ended in Junoy, Lower River region. The training, organized by the Roots Project in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture, was meant to enhance the understanding of participants on agricultural best practices to support the country's food self-sufficiency drive. Usman Balde reports from the Lower River region.
In 21 days intensive training, the farmer field school facilitators are now expected to provide technical support to farmers to boost production and productivity in the Gambia for enhanced food security. Organizers and trainers praise the commitment of the participants throughout the training period.
It's a very stable, regular and punctual group. And they are also very peaceful. They are a group that are actually ready to learn and to serve after learning. That I have observed. We have trained a lot of people. We see trainings. Training of this nature for 21 days without hitches is not something easy.
The international consultant Solomon Niga recommends the introduction of such programs in agriculture training schools, such as the Gambia College, to enhance the skills of young extension workers.
We should not train or conduct trainings of such expensive ones every time, because the Ministry of Agriculture will need many more extension workers, and that cannot be done through such training programs because it is expensive. Therefore, we would like to take this training to the college and the university. Me, I'm ready. I have prepared what is required for the college. So what is remaining is a short induction for the lecturers there, and then introduce what is prepared for as reader material for the universities and the college. Once these are done, Gambia is on a very firm ground when it comes to implementing farmer field schools.
The regional coordinator of the Roots project in the Lower River region, Elizabeth Mendy, reiterated the need for participants to set up farmer field schools in their various communities to new farming techniques learned.
Be it rice growing community or vegetables growing communities, and which should be a priority for all of you to ensure that by the time you go back, you have set yourself action plans on which you would be operating on.
The Director General, Department of Agriculture, Dr. Sekou Isanyan, described the training as crucial to develop the agriculture sector.
Now we are going to follow you in the field by monitoring and evaluating your activities. The regional director is here, the regional field coordinator for Roots is here. I want to challenge them for them to team up and set up a date. We are going to the field to go and monitor and supervise your activities related to farmer field school concept.
Participant Alpha Jallo thanked the organizers for the initiative and assured their commitment to provide technical support to the farmers.
We, the graduating facilitators, do promise and commit, if we return to our postings, we will endeavor to do our best, to the best of our abilities, to establish and implement the Farmer Field School program with the underlying aim of helping those farmers to increase their production and activity through changing their mindset to be able to solve their own problems.
Participants were awarded certificates at the end of the training. Usman Balde, GRTS News.
The ecosystem-based adaptation project, in collaboration with partners, recently trained farmers on the production of local natural resources. The training is aimed at enhancing the knowledge and skills of producers and standards and best practices. Modula Minsane tells us more.
Regional interface with community representatives is one of the steps taken by EBA in a bid to standardize 3 products produced locally. The partnership with the Gambia Standard Bureau created a platform for the public comment to raise the standards of baobab powder.
We have different things that we're doing on the business development component of the project, which is beekeeping enterprises. And at the same time, we have other MPCs, whereby at the end of the day, when we produce things would be transferred or would be moved to the NPCs, where they will try to repackage them. But that can never happen if a standard is not established.
Its development and adoption, fully supported by EBA, saw officials transfer knowledge to these participants on standard processing procedures.
The Standards Bureau has been tasked by the EBA project to develop on the forestry, value-added products. So we've developed the standards, and we feel like during the development we could not have every relevant stakeholders to be part of the technical committee. This is why after the development of the community draft, we go around, meet other stakeholders within all the other regions in the country to solicit their comments.
The well-timed community engagement also seeks to capture local contribution in adding value on Gambian products.
Yes, it will be very good, important for the community also, because these are good things. We have a good things here that we can produce, but yes, still support. We don't have support. At least when we are supported, we do.
After the presentation, participants were given the chance to forward ideas that could help boost the processing methods on the three products. Modula Minsane reporting for GRTS News from the Central River region.
Meanwhile, a similar training was held in the Upper River region by the Project Management Unit in partnership with the Gambia Standards Bureau. The day-long seminar for local producers is meant to standardize the production of local natural products for national and international markets. Seydou Kamara has the details.
This regional forum is to sensitize stakeholders on the draft national standard, which is developed on the EBA project option. According to officials, the document is important as it is meant to standardize and improve the quality of local produce to meet international requirements.
To standardize their products for quality, safety, and also ensure that their products are entering the international market. Yeah, so that is one of it. And the second one is also to develop certification schemes for this product, so that when you see that this product is being certified internationally, you know that this product is fit for consumption. Wherever you see the Gambia standards, the quality mark on any product, that is the moringa, the jambakatang, the honey, all the baobab, all the products that we are trying to add value to, when you see the certification, you will know that this product is fit, it has met standards, it is also fit for human consumption.
There has to be quality, which is very important, making sure that anything that is sell, or anything that is normally sell in both international and nationally, is able to meet quality standard. And the meaning quality standard means that the local communities have an input in all the things that we do to make sure that we're able to protect their interests and protect the interests of the consumer.
The regional EBA project coordinator in the Upper River region, Lamin Jata, said the seminar is focusing on the two components of the project, which is geared towards establishing an enterprise out of the natural resources from the forest.
We are partnering with Gambia Standard Bureau in the sense that it's an act of parliament, and they want to ensure that value is added on our local products so that they can be exported. And many institutions have tried this in this country, but EBA is on it for the past 2 years, and we hope we'll succeed in ensuring that these natural products from the forest are well placed in the global market.
Modiba Toure, a business development expert, explains the importance of the forum, noting that it will help to create a standard trade and sales for their products.
We have to empower the local community to make sure that they're able to produce their own products and be able to sell them outside the Gambia. So that's what we are planning to do. We have even started harvesting, and the product, especially honey, is already kept so that when our center at Brikamaba, which is another processing center, that's where it will be processed, valued, and ready for marketing. Even our local supermarkets will be supplied. Yeah, so the work started at the community, where the production starts.
A representative of the governor, Pate Balde, said the sensitization is important for the local farmers, considering the fact that most of the products consumed in the Western world is from the African countries.
But getting them together, have them trained by the Gambia Standard Bureau, and in collaboration with EBA, that's the project that is working hand in hand with them at grassroots level to make sure they are trained on how to put their products to standard stage that meet the requirement of the Western standard for export to other parts of the world will be a big impact to them.
Among the mandate of the Standard Bureau is to standardize products and create awareness and implementation of the standard, as well provide conformity assessment services by testing the products if they meet the required standards. Speaking on behalf of the participants, Mangansa Kiera commended the EBA project for the initiative. Seydou Kamara, reporting for GRTS News from Basse Upper River region.
The community of Penyem village in the West Coast region today inaugurated a market and a computer training center for Sofora women and children in the area. The projects amounting to over $500,000, it's courtesy of Hartford Memorial Baptist Church, Women Ministry of the United States of America. Yasin Jiba has the details.
The inventory will enable women of Penyem and the surrounding villages to access basic commodities necessary for their livelihoods. The project will be managed by women and proceeds will be used as a credit scheme to generate more revenue. Speaking at the inauguration, a native of Penyam and resident in the U.S., Aliou Badara Nyase, said Gambians in the diaspora should serve as an agent of development for their native communities and transform the lives of their people.
It was a conversation that Ron and I had, and we were thinking about what can we do for the village that is going to be more beneficial for the village. And I told Ron that the women of the village need a lot of help. But what that help means, I don't know. But when I came back to the village a year ago, I met with the women and I told them what we wanted to do for the women of the village. But how kind of help do you want? And they said they want a market. And then I said to them, what is happening in that building that is sitting there? They said, we don't know what we can do with it. And I said, let's go to the village chief's house. He was very pleased with the message that I brought, that we wanted this building, transform it into a market for the women.
He explained that the computer lab will add value to the children's education. For the donors, Ron Spears of Hartford Memorial Baptist revealed that 15 students are awarded scholarship at the college and University of the Gambia, and they will also provide seeds and startup kits for the women in horticulture and businesses.
When you empower a woman, you empower the whole nation. That's why we started with water. Next is commerce, and we won't stop here. The women of Hartford Memorial Baptist Church are strong women just like you. They are going to be helping you with seed money, to start buying things wholesale that you all can take and sell retail here locally and take the proceeds to buy more things and keep the business going.
In appreciation for the gesture, the ward councillor Marakisa Ward, Alcalo Kalilu Koli, and the women leader Fatu Saidi all commended the donors for contributing to their socio-economic development over the years.
The relationship between Hartford Memorial Church and Penyem has a long history since '94. Since then, these two communities or these two families were benefiting each other, both cultural, educational, and all areas of social relationship.
This project, if implemented efficiently, is expected to open up other opportunities for the women. For the news, I am Yasin Chiba.
Well, you are watching GRTS News with me, Aissatou Keita. We will take our first break. Sports news is up next. Stay.
Country, always thirsty for more. A team of superheroes with special powers unite to redefine the way we are connected. Big Barbara Vegas steps up your communication with the DOK service, giving you 1,000 minutes of talk time to one special person for $150 is only. Valid for 1 month. Enjoy your talk time. Type SUB and send by SMS to 135 to activate the TOK service. AfriCell got office with the power to change the world. AfriCell is setting trends once again. I'm sure you still love WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Viber. Your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell, knows this. That's why you can now enjoy more at the same price. Activate the social media bundle and be online for 24 hours for $10 is only.
Hello! Activate the social media bundle for $10 is only and receive 40 megabytes.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Welcome back, and in sports we look at matters relating to the Gambia Football Federation's upcoming presidential election as the Electoral Committee updates the public on matters relating to the election and the processes involved. The committee explained that the elections will take place on August 27, 2022. Also, the committee promised to conduct a free, fair and transparent election. We have more in this excerpt by Vice Chair of the Electoral Committee, Sekou B. Jaju. Let's take a listen.
Nomination will be opened on Thursday, 21st July 2022 at 9 a.m. and such nomination papers can be collected from the General Secretary every working days throughout. The closing of the nomination is set for Thursday, 28 July 2022 at 4 p.m. prompt. with such nomination papers to be submitted accordingly to the General Secretary of GFF. The Electoral Committee will announce the list of qualified candidates in line with Article 12.1 of the Electoral Code on Thursday, 4th August 2022. On Thursday, 4th August 2022. And this will give the candidates time, should they wish to appeal the decision of the Electoral Committee. The final list of qualified candidates will be published on Saturday, 13 August 2022. The election date is set for Saturday, 27 August 2022, commencing 10 a.m. prompt. The venue for the election will be decided later and the public will be informed accordingly. We know very well that there is 103 members, and of which 73 have the voting rights and 30 have no voting rights. Those who want to contest for the election are advised to acquaint themselves with the following instruments, noting that the decision of the Electoral Committee is final, except it goes through the appeal board of the GFF. We want to equally inform you that we have received on the 27th June 2022 a letter of complaint from one Mr. Sadim Kamaso, an aspiring presidential candidate, asking for the General Secretary of GFF, Mr. Lamin Jassy, to recuse or excuse himself from the Electoral Committee in the interest of fair play because he was alleged to have been involved in a political campaign in favor of the incumbent. Whilst we noted his concern and had replied his letter accordingly, we want to assure the general public that, God willing, the Electoral Committee will conduct the election with all fairness and without any undue influence or interference from either party. It should be noted that it is in our best interest to protect our integrity moving forward.
Well, looking forward to what will be an interesting election. Well, away from home, China calls for efforts to meet global challenges in a bid to build a community with a shared future. This event has leaders from 5 emerging global economies highlighted the significance of partnerships in the face of uncertainties. CGTN has more.
Xi Jinping called for efforts to brave challenges in a bid to build a community with a shared future for mankind. His comments coming in remarks during the opening ceremony of this year's BRICS Business Forum in Beijing. Addressing the Ukraine crisis, China's leader said it was a wake-up call for the world, a warning that assuming a position of strength and attempts to expand military alliances and seek one's own security at the expense of others will only land oneself in a security dilemma. China's president also stressed that developing countries should reach out to each other and jointly promote sustainable global development to help meet difficult challenges and achieve what he called win-win cooperation. He said BRICS members should be inclusive and jointly expand openness and integration. More than 1,000 officials, diplomats, and business representatives from 18 countries participated in the forum, including well-known names in energy, finance, and manufacturing, as well as emerging industries such as e-commerce, new energy, and the digital economy. The forum concluded with a joint statement, the Beijing Initiative, which urged BRICS members to continue to support multilateral trading systems and push for sustainable development around the world. Serving as an open platform for enhancing trade cooperation, boosting regional stability, and promoting world economic recovery, experts say this year's BRICS Business Forum offers new opportunities to developing countries and help strengthen cooperation among emerging markets against the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic. Dong Xue, CGTN, Beijing.
Ferdinand Marcos Jr. took the oath of office on June 30th as Philippines president, 36 years after a people's revolt drove his father from office after 2 decades in power. Let's take a look.
Signifying his family's spectacular political comeback, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is sworn in as president of the Philippines. At the ceremony, the 64-year-old praised his namesake father, ignoring allegations of human rights abuses brought against the former dictator.
I once knew a man who saw what little had been achieved since independence in a land of people with the greatest potential for achievement, and yet they were poor. But he got it done.
Marcos Jr.'s campaign invoked nostalgia for his father's rule, portraying it as a golden age for the Philippines. Under his regime, thousands of the dictator's opponents were rounded up, tortured, and killed, while billions of dollars disappeared from state coffers. On Thursday, hundreds took to the streets of Manila to protest the inauguration.
The next administration will be an alliance of maybe the worst tyrants in Philippine history.
Demonstrators also object to the appointment of Vice President Sara Duterte, the daughter of outgoing President Rodrigo. The controversial figure led a brutal anti-drugs campaign that left thousands of mostly poor suspects dead.
This regime should focus on revising the policies left by Rodrigo Duterte. That is what the people demand right now.
Marcos Jr. has pledged to prioritize measures to boost the country's economy and vowed education reforms and improved food sufficiency.
Well, we will leave it at that and look at our main points once again. His Excellency President Adama Barrow today presided over the swearing-in ceremony of the new Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. A free-week training for farmer field schools facilitators has ended in Genoy, Lower River region. And in sports, the Gambia Football Federation Electoral Committee today updated the public on matters relating to the upcoming election. Away from home, BRICS Summit focuses on building high-quality partnerships. And new Philippine president inaugurated, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. praises rule of dictator father. Well, that's it for now. Do join me again at 2200 hours for more news and updates. Until then, I am Aissatou Keita and thanks for watching.
In a country always thirsty for more, a team of superheroes with special powers unite to redefine the way we are connected. Big Farber and Pegas steps up your communication with the DOK service, giving you 1,000 minutes of talk time to one special person for $150 is only. Valid for 1 month. Enjoy your talk time. Type SUB and send by SMS to 135 to activate the TOK service. AfriCell got office with the power to change the world. AfriCell is setting trends once again. I'm sure you still love WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Viber. Your favorite GSM operator AfriCell knows this. That's why you can now enjoy more at the same price. Activate the social media bundle and be online for 24 hours for $10 is only.
Hello! Activate the social media bundle for $10 is only and receive 40 megabytes.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
wan naa leen ne Gambia radio and television services saa yu nekk dañoo fekk ñi nga xam ne nii dañoo béy seen waat ci li nga xam ne nii mooy mbiri tooga soo bëggee def comme ni Baba ni moo def nii rek mu ne ndox bu tàng jër ngaa def daal di ko ci sot moo ko ñoral ndox bu tàng
koy defee boo ko defee nii
waaw lii am na solo
mu dafay nooy te neex
jigéen ñi laa bëgg a jàppale anyways because jigéen laa and xam naa lu ma go through especially bëgg naa dimbale tam bépp single mom train them to at least ñu mun a am li ma am tey
janne chaku bantan fara fanya nanya kabilo min yalo anen chaku bantan ko to minati anen diwal min bijang min yalan ko wolum alkalolti enin diba ko to lo nyosoto minna min yalan ko wolum bari bujang anen min be Senegal anen min be Casamance
dia na ngi tara jambi ebe fenchonde dala fo kana dandi ngol binde da isa tandi mon la folo abiya ni ka kuma se min tola ka dati min tola na ka mun ne mun ja
penc mu mag ma fële ñu ne am na ñetti doj yu fa nekkoon yoo xam ne daan nañu wax ne boo fi ñëwee de gan boo si fakastaloo incha allahu dootuloo dem wala foo mën a dem it danga ko del si aat loolu amoon na fi si jamonoy mag ñi.
dama lay dégg ñu ne di wan supa moom soo koy toogaa rek bakku ngay jël yëngal ko soo paree teg sa bakku bi waaye am na ñu nga xam ne bëggoon a yëngal de maas wi nii dañu yëngal rek di yëngal rek
doo ko yëngal dafa dog waaye fu nekk mu ngi baax yëpp a ngi tas te yëngalu ma ko
UCMAS, Universal Concept of Mental Arithmetic System.
8 minus 5, 2, 2 minus 7, 1, 8, 6, 2, 2, 5, 7, 7, 5 minus 2. That's it? 6 minus 1, 4 minus 9, 8 minus 1, 5, 2, 2, 6, 3. That's it?
27.
The quiz show aims at gradually erasing the apprehension that many children have for arithmetic. It also seeks to enlighten children, teachers, and parents on the fact that the brain has the capacity to solve arithmetic problems faster than a calculator.
Five, 1, 1 minus 7, 9 minus 5 minus 2 minus 2, 3, 1 minus 4, 8 minus 5 minus 2 minus 1, 3, 1, 8, 8, 5, 2. That's it?
27.
UCMAS, Universal Concept of Mental Arithmetic System.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أيها المشاهدون، تم توقعاتكم بكل خير. نحييكم من تلفزيون غامبيا ونقدم لحضراتكم البرنامج الإخباري الحدث الأسبوعي، وفي مقدمة النشرة أبرز العناوين. يغادر حجاج غامبيا إلى المملكة العربية السعودية لأداء مناسك الحج. شارك الرئيس بارو وعدد من المسؤولين الحكوميين في عملية التنظيف في بانجول. يشيد نائب رئيس الجمهورية بجهود لجنة الخدمة العامة لإطلاق بوابة التوظيف الإلكترونية في البلاد. يتصاعد التوتر بين السودان وإثيوبيا بعد أن اتهم الخرطوم الجيش الإثيوبي بإعدام جنود سودانيين. هذه مقدمة النشرة، وإلى حضراتكم الأخبار بالتفصيل. شارك فخامة رئيس الجمهورية آدم بارو يوم السبت وعدد من المسؤولين الحكوميين وجماهير المواطنين في عملية التنظيف بانجول. وقال الرئيس بارو للصحفيين عقب انتهاء العمل: لقد قمت قبل أسبوعين مع قوات الأمن الخاصة بها بالجولة لتفقد مشاريع الطرق والممرات والصرف الصحي في العاصمة بانجول، وكنت سعيدا بالتقدم الذي تم إحرازه في هذه المشاريع، ولكن شيئا واحدا لم أكن سعيدا به هو مستوى نظافة المدينة، وقررت أن أقوم بشيء من شأنه تحسين صورة المدينة، وأعتقد أنه يتعين علينا التفكير فيما هو أبعد من مجرد تنظيف بنجول ليصل الأمر إلى جميع أنحاء البلاد. وقال إنه إذا كانت البيئة قذرة يمكن أن تتكاثر الحشرات والزواحف والبكتيريا، الأمر الذي يفضي إلى مضاعفات صحية. وأشاد الدكتور أحمد لامين سمات وزير الصحة من جانبه بالجهود المبذولة لتنظيف البيئة للوقاية من الأمراض مثل الملاريا والإسهال وغيرهما، وخاصة في موسم الأمطار. غادر حجاج غامبيا البلاد متوجهين إلى المملكة العربية السعودية لأداء مناسك الحج، وكان في وداعهم في مطار بنجول الدولي عدد من المسؤولين من بينهم معالي وزير الحكم المحلي والأراضي والشؤون الدينية أبا سانيان، ورئيس المجلس الإسلامي الأعلى الشيخ إيسا دابو، ومدير شركة غامبيا الدولية للطيران السيد لامين شام، وأعضاء لجنة الحج في غامبيا. وذكرت لجنة الحج الغامبية في وقت سابق أن الحصة المخصصة لغامبيا في موسم حج هذا العام هي 905 حاج، وبسبب جائحة كوفيد-19 تمنع السلطات السعودية الحجاج الراغبين الذين تزيد أعمارهم عن 75 عاما من السفر. وطلبت من الحجاج أيضا إصدار بطاقات تطعيم ضد فيروس كورونا والحمى الصفراء، وأن تكون نتائج فحص كورونا سلبيا، ويجرى الفحص في غضون 72 ساعة قبل وصول المسافرين إلى المملكة. أشاد نائب رئيس الجمهورية علي بدر الجوف الجهود التي بذلتها لجنة الخدمة العامة PSC لإطلاق بوابة التوظيف الإلكترونية في البلاد، وذلك في حفل أقيم في مركز دور الجوار الدولي للمؤتمرات. وقال السيد جوف إن البوابة تمكن الباحثين عن العمل من تقديم طلبات عبر الإنترنت، وأوضح أن البوابة موجهة نحو ضمان وصول الجميع إلى فرص العمل المتاحة وفي أقرب وقت ممكن بغض النظر عن مواقعهم. وأشار إلى وجود إرادة سياسية ودعم والتزام جميع أصحاب المصلحة بالخطوة، وحث الجميع على الاهتمام بهذه البوابة لأنها هي الأولى من نوعها في تاريخ البلاد، وأن نجاحها أو فشلها يتوقفان على مدى فعالية وكفاءة الإداريين، وكذلك مدى استفادتهم من المعرفة المكتسبة قبل الإطلاق. وشكر وزير الخدمة العامة والشؤون الإدارية والإصلاحات وتنسيق السياسات وتنفيذها بابكر جوف إدارة الشركة نفتي ICT Solution لتصميم هذه الخدمة لوزارته، وعرب عن ثقته في أن لجنة الخدمة العامة ستستمر في العمل مع الشركة لتقديم الدعم المعنوي والفني لعملياتها المستمرة. تولى الليفتنانت جنرال إبراهيم مباي ومواطن جنبي يخدم في الجيش الأمريكي قيادة كتيبة الجنوب التابعة للحلف الشمالي الأطلسي المتمركزة في نابولي بإيطاليا. الليفتنانت كولونيل مباي هو